What did those police officers say to you?
Nothing. They just said about my automobile might have been involved in a collision. And they, just cleared, we just talked about it, and they said no, that they cleared it wasn't. That's it.
They said what?
You want me to go get them? You can.
No, I don't want to talk to any stupid
okay, well,
police.
you need to leave me alone. That's what they said. Not anything with you.
So they said that they were here because they thought your car was involved in a collision. And why would they come to the door if they thought it?
Well, gee, Maddie, people come to the door when they want to talk in person, and asking to have a look at someone's car is something done in person. Are you really this socially dysfunctional? Wait, don't answer. It was rhetorical.
And what did they say? They said they thought your car was involved in a collision. What kind of nonsense is that?
The kind that isn't nonsense.
Evidently, someone driving a vehicle similar to your mom's was involved in a hit and run. The police probably only had sketchy eyewitness or poor camera footage, so they came by to check on anyone registered with that make and model of vehicle. Obviously, to have a look and see if there is new damage. Need a diagram?
So they said they thought your car was involved in a collision. Where you did what?
Well, what?
Left. They thought you did a hit and run. Now, what did the police ask you exactly?
I don't want to talk about it.
And that, right there, is where the conversation should have ended. She told him what was up, it's plausible, and if he doesn't believe her, that's just something he needs to deal with on his own. Obviously, the conversation does not end there, and Maddie thinks he's entitled to answers.
I mean, what exactly did the police ask you?
I don't want to talk about
I mean, did they ask you for some sort of paperwork concerning your car, like insurance papers or anything like registration, insurance, and things of this nature, or anything else? Because you said that they came to the door asking if you were involved in a hit and run, or that if your car had been involved in a collision, right?
They looked at my car. They looked at my car.
See? Checked for damage. Of course, this isn't going to be enough for him. To him, it is absolutely impossible the police could simply want to check a vehicle for damage. Maddie, the time to ask for insurance and registration would have come if her car had the damage they were looking for. Something else, if the hit and run was serious. And she did have matching damage, they'd have taken her away, which is probably what the second officer was there for, just in case.
I didn't see them looking at your car.
Well, you didn't see her. No, Johnny.
Okay, now, did they ask you for insurance, or any kind of paperwork,
I'm not going to talk to you about this.
Did they ask you for insurance or paperwork or anything
I'm not going to talk about this. No.
Why not?
Because
if it was just a casual,
She doesn't actually have to tell you that, dum-dum. However, I can venture a guess, it's because there is no such thing as talking when it comes to you, Matthew. You interrogate rather poorly, I might add. And if she gives an answer you don't like, you just keep doubling down. For her, it's just a major pain in the ass to reason with someone who doesn't live in reality.
if it's just a casual thing, where they were asking you questions about, if your car was involved in some sort of a hit and run, then what's the big deal?
I don't want to talk about it.
What's the big deal then?
I just don't want to talk about it.
So what did you say they came here to do?
I'll get back here if you want to talk to them.
What exactly did they ask you?
I'm not going to talk about
What
it.
you said that they were
I'm not going to talk about
They
it.
said that they were asking you about a hit and run, right? Mm-hmm. That if your car was involved in a hit and run.
In an accident.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So did they ask you for your license, registration, insurance, and that stuff like that?
I'm not going to talk to you about
Well,
it.
why can't you answer a simple question?
Because I don't want to.
So, but they just came to the door here, and today is May 5th, 2026 at 6:55 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and they came to the door here. They were here just about 10 minutes ago, right? The police, right?
Huh? Yeah, 2 cars.
The police, right?
Yeah.
And what were they asking you?
I'm not going to talk about it.
You're not going to talk about it. I mean, I'm under a lot of threats right now. What exactly did they say?
Nothing related, no.
Huh?
Nothing.
So they were just asking if you were involved in a hit and run, right?
If you were in trouble, they'll come in here. If you want me to get them, I'll get them for you.
So you said they were here just asking if your car was involved in a hit and run.
In an accident, yeah.
And what led them to
It wasn't a serious accident. It was just...
And what led them... Why don't you turn the sink off? You always turn this sink on when you're trying to do some sort of distraction. Can you turn the sink off so I can hear things clearly? Can you turn the sink off? Can you turn the sink off? Can you turn the sink off? Okay, so what led them to believe that your car might have been involved in a hit and run? What gave them a lead on that suspicion? Hello?
You'll have to ask them.
I mean, you were just talking to them for 10 minutes.
I'm not going to talk to you about it anymore.
So they came here and they were talking to you for about 10 minutes, it seemed like, maybe longer, and
If we were just talking, people talk.
they were asking you about your car that they believe could be involved in a hit and run. What evidence or type of tip did they get to lead them to that belief?
I'll call and you can...
Well, no, you just talked to them. Can you please answer?
I'm not going to talk to you about it anymore.
Why can you not talk about
I
it?
just don't want to talk about it. And I don't
Yeah.
want to be bothered every minute of the day.
Well, I'm asking, this is a big deal because the network has been threatening me. So I'm kind of curious what exactly they were talking to you about, because they wanted to only talk to you for some reason. It sounds like it's more like a wellness check of some kind. Was it a wellness check?
Why? Why do you care?
Was it a wellness check? Yes or no?
What if it was?
What if it was?
What if it was?
So you lying? So are you saying that thing with the car wreck was a lie? I'm asking you.
He said to me.
So he told you that he was here because of a car wreck, right? Yes or no? Huh?
They're gone. You want them back here? I'll get
So
them back.
was it a wellness check? Yes or no?
You don't leave me alone.
Was it a wellness check? Yes or no?
I need you to leave me alone.
So was it a wellness check? Yes or no? Okay, so you just and you swear that under.
No, I'm not swearing anything.
So you're not swearing anything, okay?
No, I'm not swearing anything.
And you cannot prompt, and you say that was not a wellness check. You say that was all over a car accident, right?
This is kind of puzzling, Matthew, if you're so sure they were there to talk about you. Obviously, she told them you weren't the problem. Otherwise, they'd have taken you away. You truly are an ingrate, a spoiled one at that.